Hey all my dancing bananas, who's ready for some PE? I know I am, so let's get ready for it. So today, it's bucketball number 2 with a twist. Alright, so today's lesson, playing bucketball, we are going to be throwing with some different objects. So we might need to adjust the weight we throw, how hard we throw, depending on what we are throwing. We are going to start with the warm-up, so get ready guys.
So I know we've done our long 7-minute warm-up, but we are going to be doing a shorter warm-up. So anytime we're doing some of these activities where we're not moving around a lot, then we're going to do a short warm-up to start. So there are only going to be 6 challenges or 6 activities. Be ready for that. On the music, we are doing jumping jacks. Alright, keep going. Alright, next up is push-ups. Make sure you have a nice straight body, bend those arms, take a break when you need it. If you need to take a break, remember to stop. 1, 2, 3, go again. Let's see if we can get really good push-ups. Alright, next up are mountain climbers. Remember, reaching up high with our hands, getting those knees up, mountain climbers. Get those knees up, get your arms up, roll on your toes. Alright, next up are squats. Remember, bend your knees, get your bottom back, sit down into it. Bend your knees, bottom back, really squat down into it. Make sure you get your bottom all the way back, really bend those knees. Okay, next up, sit-ups. Remember, arms across your chest, feet on the ground, knees bent, sit the whole way up. If you can't quite do that yet, you can kick your legs forwards as you sit up, kick your feet forwards, or as you sit up, lift your feet a little bit. Try and keep your feet as close to the floor as you can. Your feet are going to move a little bit off the floor, but don't worry about that. Okay, last thing, lunges. Remember, we step forwards into our lunge, get that back knee on the ground. Make sure you switch feet each time. Always step forwards into your lunge. Oops, woo! Didn't go all the way down, then have a little wobble. So I'm going to fix that, there we go. Alright, good job. Now, catch your breath and be ready for our next activity. Good job.
Alright, good job everybody. You have completed the warm-up. Now, let's get ready to play bucketball. Are you you ready to level up? Level up, get ready for the video. We are going to play some bucketball.
Hey guys, welcome to our second bucketball lesson. Alright, so for this, we're going to use some of the same equipment. So right now we're going to talk about equipment. You'll have a chance to go get it, and then we'll get going. So the first thing we need is our bucket, because bucketball. The next thing is our ball of socks, our sock ball. But then today we're also going to use some other equipment. So you are going to get these things. Now if you don't have them, find something similar. So a scrunched up paper ball, a small stuffed animal, oh it's my porgy, and a squishy ball, all right? So the squishy ball you might not have, so see if you've got something else that's soft, see if it can be round. So for this, I am using my bucket, my balled up socks, my paper ball, my porgy stuffed animal, and then a squishy ball. And then again, I need my mark for the ground, and I'm using my same sock because it's right here, all right? So that's the equipment you need. You need to go get it, so pause the video, get it now. Okay, welcome back. So I am just going to go through setting up the equipment. So the first thing, I've got my bucket. Then I'm going to be measuring. I'm just going to move the sound box out the way so you can see our bucket. Then I'm going to move my measure my 6 foot steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, some of you that have been playing bucketball when we were at school are going to be like, Coach, that's really close. You're welcome. Okay, so can you move back a little bit further? Certainly. For this, though, we're going to be working at the same spot. So if you find that you're too close, move a couple of steps back. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move my bucket just a little bit further away, just for that reason. All right, so I have my 4 objects. All right, you are going to have 3 minutes. 3 minutes for each object. And your job is to count how many you score for each object. So for example, I'm going to use my ball to another piece of paper. So I've got object 1, which was my socks. 2, which is my paper ball. 3 is going to be my stuffed toy, and 4 is going to be my ball. All right. So I've made a note of what I'm using, and then I'm going to, for 3 minutes, see how many times I can get my ball into the bucket, the box, whatever I'm using. At the end of that 3 minutes, I'm going to write down. So let's imagine that I got 12. I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to get more than 12 in 3 minutes. After that, we'll go to the next object, all right, and we're going to keep a score. So, first object is definitely going to be socks. Everyone starts with socks. So, piece of paper, I'll make a note somewhere. Number 1 is socks. You're going to count how many you get for each object in 3 minutes. So, round number 1, 3 minutes. Socks in the bucket, how many you can get. Ready, go. job, everybody. So now we've completed round 1, and that was our stops. So as you can see, I've written on my board, I've got number 1 stops, and I scored 12. All right, I didn't really because I was waiting for you guys. So that is my stop. The next thing I'm going to do is my paper ball. All right, so doing exactly the same thing again, doing the paper ball. Maybe it will be easier. Maybe it will be harder. I don't know. But you can see that first one, I didn't get it in. So same thing again, I got it in, that's 1. All right, so paper ball round. You have 3 minutes for your paper ball to see how many points you can get. So this is your paper ball round. Staying from the same spot, buckets in the same place. Throwing the paper ball to your bucket. You have 3 minutes. Make sure you keep score. Ready, go. What was your score? Ooh, I'm going to say I didn't think the paper ball was as good, and I got 11. You might have got more. I don't know. So remember, keep a score of your 4 objects. We're doing it in the same order, so we start with our stops. You've got your score for that. The second round we just did was paper ball. You've got your score for that. Third round is my stuffed animal. So exactly the same thing again. Throw my stuffed animal into my bucket. Now, this guy is bigger than all the others. Does that mean it'll be easier? Does that mean it'll be harder? I don't know. But I'm going to keep throwing and getting it into the bucket. So the next one is your stuffed animal. If it is your biggest stuffed animal, it's not going to work. You're going to need a smaller one. All right? So you have 3 minutes using your stuffed animal. Count the number so we can record it afterwards. Ready, go. remember you've got it written down. I wrote down toy. I'm going to say that I got 14 on that round. All right. So now we've got a round score for round 1, round 2, round 3. Final round of the 3 of the 4 rounds. This is where we've got a small squishy ball. If you don't have a small squishy ball, find something similar. Could you use something else balled up? Absolutely. All right. But we want our objects to try and be a little bit different on each one to see what it's like throwing different objects. All right. So see if you've got a squishy ball. If not, soft fuzzy, something like that, or something else that's similar. All right. So final round, 3 minutes. I'm going to try and get my squishy ball in. All right. For this round, my bucket's kind of small. The ball is kind of bouncy. If you have a similar situation, if the ball goes in, you get the point. If the ball does not go in, you don't get a point. So what does that mean? It went in, it came out. Are you going to get a point? Yes. So for this activity, for this round, if the ball goes in, you get a point, even if it bounces out afterwards. All right? Final round, round number 4, you have 3 minutes. Squishy ball, ready, go. Okay, squishy ball round is over. You should have a score for that. Oh, I did really well on that. I got 16. Not really, I'm just writing down numbers for you to get the idea. Alright, so you should have written down somewhere, round 1 was socks and the score. Round 2 was the paper ball and the score. Round 3 was your stuffed animal and the score, or your stuffed toy. And round 4 was a ball or similar and your score. Alright, so you have 4 different scores. Here's what you're going to do for me. You are going to submit those scores, alright? So what you got for the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Then, what I want you to do is, I want you to tell me, oh, my camera's going weird. I want you to tell me which one you found easiest, which one you found hardest, and why. So let's say you were like, socks was way easy, tell me why. If you were like, oh, the paper ball was hard, tell me why. So you've got a couple of things you need to do. Number one, give me your scores for each round. Number two, what object was easiest and why? Number three, what object was hardest and why? Everybody got that? All right, I look forward to getting your scores. There's no video this time. I just want to know your scores and your thoughts. So, good job, and until next time, bye!
Okay, folks, so today we played bucketball, but today we were using some different objects. So the things we used a sock ball, we used a paper ball, we used a small stuffed toy, and then a squishy or softball or something very similar to that. It was a really good time. I hope you had fun with it, and good job. Alrighty, so last thing for you to do. Remember, you need to post your scores for each object for each round, so tell me what you got for each round. Then you're going to tell me which object did you find the hardest to use and why, and which object did you find the easiest and why. So 3 things. Scores for all rounds, the hardest thing to use and why, the easiest thing to use and why. I look forward to seeing what you say. Woohoo! You are done. That's another PE lesson done. I am excited for our next one. I hope